Let me welcome you to my channel. Before we begin the video, I would really appreciate it if you could subscribe and like this post. Both Jim and Michelle, because of their very pious lifestyle and the fact that they had 19 children, Bob Duggar has become a household name. A significant number of them have begun their own families now that the majority of their children are grown-ups. In addition, Johannah Duggar recently discussed whether or not she and her husband, Austin Forsyth, would want to have further children. Both Johannah and Austin tied the knot in May of 2017. Since then, the former cast members of Counting On have become parents to 3 children: Gideon, who is nearly 7 years old, Evelyn, who is 4 years old, and Gunnar, who is 21 months old. On the other hand, do they foresee the possibility of expanding their brood in the years to come? On February 7th, Johannah went to her Instagram story in order to take part in a question and answer session with members of her audience. She responded to queries about naps as well as other issues related to parenthood. A follower inquired about Joy and Austin's intentions for their family, which was sandwiched between the other questions. Joy turned to her husband, who was driving the vehicle at the time, while she was riding in the front passenger seat that was seen in the video. In response to the inquisitive fans, Johannah said, "We definitely want more babies. At this time, I have no plans to do anything. Even if I do not feel finished, I do not feel prepared. We are going to take one at a time, or maybe even 2, depending on whether or not we have twins. Nevertheless, I am glad that we are at this time of life and that we are there. So I'm simply going to appreciate it." A guest appearance on the Unplanned podcast was made by Jinger Duggar and her husband, Jeremy Vuolo, in the month of January. It was very possible that one of her siblings would have 19 children like their parents, according to the woman who is about to become a mother to 3 children. "All right, here's the deal. One of my brothers is a twin, all right? He and his wife are expecting twins, and their twins are going to be born before their oldest child turns 3 years old. This means that they will have 4 children under the age of 2, so it is possible," she stated. It goes without saying that Jinger was referring to her brother Jed and his wife Katie, who in January became parents to twins Elise and Emma, making them their 3rd and 4th children respectively. Jinger and Jeremiah Duggar are the only members of the Duggar family who have made a public announcement of their pregnancy as of the time of this writing. After having 2 girls, Felicity and Evangeline, Jinger and Jeremy are expecting their 3rd child, a son, in March. This will be their 3rd child overall. In the meanwhile, Jeremiah and his wife Hannah are expecting their 3rd child. They already have 2 daughters, Brielle and Brinley, and they are expecting their 3rd kid. Despite the fact that fans have believed that Jill Duggar is expecting her 4th kid, Janet Duggar is expecting her 1st child, and Lauren Duggar, Josiah Duggar's wife, is expecting their 4th child. None of them have verified that they are currently expecting a child. Johannah Duggar Forsyth has never been shy about her passion for parenthood, and with 3 lovely children already in her possession, people have been wondering, does she want more children? In a recent interview, the former reality TV actress, who is best known for her roles on the shows 19 Kids and Counting On, discussed her opinions about the possibility of extending her family with her husband, Austin Forsyth. During an open and honest chat, Johannah discussed her current outlook on parenting, family life, and the possibility of having a 4th child in the near future. In 2017, Johannah and Austin married, and since then, they have been blessed with 3 children: Gideon, Evelyn, and Gunnar, who was born in 2023. Gunnar is the youngest of the 3 children. Through social media and their YouTube channel, where they routinely post updates with their fans, they have provided a comprehensive documentation of their journey into motherhood. Johannah has been extremely good at keeping her followers updated on everything that has been going on in her life, from the difficulties of pregnancy to the happiness of raising children. In spite of the fact that their home is already rather busy, there has been a lot of conjecture regarding whether or not they want to continue expanding their family. Because Johannah was raised in the notoriously big Duggar family, where it was common practice to have a dozen or more children, many people expected that she and Austin would carry on the tradition of having a large family. However, does she share the same sentiments? In a recent question and answer session on YouTube, Johanna addressed the issue head-on when a fan inquired as to whether or not she and Austin want to have further children. Her reaction was a breath of fresh air. "We believe that we are extremely fortunate to have our children and that we love them immensely. For the time being, we are just taking pleasure in this period of our lives and savoring each and every minute that we have with Gunnar. Due to the fact that he is still so young, we are concentrating our efforts on providing our full attention to all three of our children." Following that, she proceeded by declaring, "We are not going to turn away any additional children in the future, but we are also not in a hurry. Taking things one day at a time and putting our faith in God's timetable is all that we are doing." Although this statement does not provide a firm yes or no, it does imply that Johanna and Austin are emphasizing the present and concentrating on the requirements of their expanding family, even if the idea of having further children is still under consideration. Following her departure from reality television, Johanna has adopted a lifestyle that is more private while yet maintaining a connection to the world via social media. Her path of personal development, her passion for homemaking, and the ups and downs of child-rearing 3 small children are all things that she has shared with others. Johanna has found that being a mother has been a life-changing event for her. She has discussed the ways in which it has molded her, imparting onto her the qualities of patience, resilience, and profound thankfulness. There are a lot of obstacles to overcome when you are raising 3 children, particularly when you have 2 toddlers and a baby involved in the mix. From sleepless nights to the interactions between siblings, Johanna has been candid about the genuine and unfiltered experiences that come with being a parent. On the other hand, she has also accepted the pleasures that come along with it, such as the hugs, the milestones, and the unique moments that occur within the family. The fact that she and Austin are so involved in their children's lives demonstrates how much they value being there for their children and establishing a solid foundation for their family. Although Johanna is the one who responds to inquiries from fans the most regularly, Austin has also provided his thoughts on the couple's intentions for their family. Austin has remarked that despite the fact that they have a deep affection for children, they are also aware of the obligations that come along with being a parent. Austin is known for his realistic and diligent character. As he remarked in one of their films, "Before we even consider the possibility of having more children, we want to make sure that we are providing the best possible parenting to the children that we already have. We have a deep affection for our family, and it would be a dream come true if we were to have kids in the future. But for the time being, we are just concerned with this particular phase of existence." The viewpoints of Austin and Johanna are congruent, which lends credence to the notion that they are not in a hurry to increase the size of their family, but are still open to the option of doing so. It would seem that Johanna and Austin are taking pleasure in the time they are spending with Gideon, Evelyn, and Gunnar at the moment. Family vacations, outdoor excursions, and the ordinary moments that make parenting so great have been some of the things that they have been enjoying. The answer to the question of whether or not they will have further children is still unknown. However, one thing is definite. Johanna and Austin are placing a high priority on the health and happiness of their existing family. They are making certain that any choice they make will be beneficial for both themselves and their children. The attitude that they have taken is a departure from the conventional mentality of the Duggar family, which was that having as many children as possible was often considered to be a given. Faith, family, and personal aspirations are all being taken into consideration by Johanna and Austin as they go forward on a more deliberate route. Fans who are anxious to find out what comes next can rest assured that Johanna will continue to share her story and keep everyone informed on the future of their family, regardless of whether or not it involves giving birth to more children or just focusing on the ones they currently have. In the event that you are searching for further Duggar family news, you should return to Duggar Gossip 24 in order to get these updates.